Afternoon and welcome to Bentonville, Arkansas for Hoophall South, presented by Walmart. We are on the campus of Bentonville High School, Bentonville, Arkansas, for day 2 of Hoophall South. Blair Cartwright and Jimmy Smith with you as we are going to have Simone Career Academy out of Chicago take on Little Rock Central. Central played last night and defeated Bavarian Prep 69-67 in what was an outstanding game. And we expect more outstanding games this afternoon, and a lot of talent going to be on the floor for this one, Jimmy.
Yeah, Honor Boateng you see right there is worth the price of admission, and then you've got the Rubin brothers, Wesley and Miles Rubin. Wesley headed to Northern Iowa. Miles headed to Loyola Chicago. I think the story here is Simeon Academy has a ton of height. The Rubin brothers are 6'8", 6'9", respectively. This is a place that's really just created NBA talent over the last couple decades. Talon Horton-Tucker plays for the Lakers. Zach Norvell Jr., you've got Kendrick Nunn, Jabari Parker, Derrick Rose. I think you've heard some of these names.
Yes, very impressive.
And you're going to see the Rubin brothers here this afternoon.
And it'll be white ball, so that is Little Rock Central in the white uniforms, Simeon in the dark uniforms.
Game 1, day 2.
We'll see what Central has left in the tank after that game last night. That was an up and down affair. Man to man, that seems to be the standard on defense for these teams here at Hoophall South. Nice look. There's a shot from Snyder, no good. Cleared the rebound. Here comes Simeon.
You see there, big number 24. That's Miles Rubin. Gonna say that name a lot this afternoon.
Wesley Rubin now kicks it over in the corner. Central also in the man-to-man. Down low. Miles kicks it out. Might have been a stutter step from Wesley, and up and in it was Michael Ratliff.
The Chicago teams like to distribute the ball. We saw that last night with Whitney Young. It seemed like everyone was scoring, and first possession there from Simeon, we're seeing that as well.
Boateng couldn't find anything. 35-second shot clock is now at 15. Central struggling to find an open look. There's a three-pointer on the way, hard off the iron, no good. Simeon with the rebound. Simeon playing some very tenacious defense early on. Down low to the big man. Miles up and in.
Number 24, Miles Rubin.
He's getting fronted by a guard. I don't know that's going to work.
Yeah, they're taking advantage of that mismatch. Good teams will do that. Boateng gives it up, and they'll try to reset the offense. Already 15 seconds gone, and they have not got it inside the three-point line yet. And they have to back it out yet again. Moore goes in, tries to give it inside, but it's taken away. All Simeon early on in this one.
Very active defensively, very active coaches. You hear all that yelling. That's an entire, it's really not any of the players. That's all the coaches and assistant coaches there kind of directed the defense. And we saw one Rubin pass it off to the other there defensively. I don't know what you're going to do about that. Honor Boateng is going to have to play a heck of a game.
Yes. What a high-low combo those two are as well. Nice dish inside. Sam Lewis is fouled. Free throws coming. First foul of the ball game.
Foul charge to Central, number 4, Savon Smith. That's his
Savon Smith picks up the foul. His first. He hit the jump shot that gave Central the win last night.
What a moment that was for him. Only 2 baskets all game, and that was the second one.
Nice move inside. Oh, an offensive foul.
Well, that's one way to defend it.
That was close.
Fouls charge number 10, Wesley Rubin.
Maybe height playing a little of a difference there in the call.
First personal foul, first team foul.
Yeah, I do not envy the officials in a game like this. Up and down, back and forth. Boating for three, no good. Long rebound. Simeon's got it. They've got numbers. Ooh, a little kick save, preventing the easy layup. Good footwork there by Mr. Boating.
Yeah, running backwards, kicking the leg out, erasing a easy dunk, really.
I'm surprised the pass didn't go up high, but plenty more opportunities, I'm sure, for Simeon to do that.
Are you calling for an alley-oop right now?
Eventually, I think we'll see a few.
I would love to see it.
Good ball movement. Good defense by Central, though. And they're not allowing Simeon to get a good look at it. Griffith pulls up, just off the rim, rebound. Washington, here comes Central, looking to push, and Bodie might have got away with the travel. Three-pointer on the way, good.
Yeah, you force
Snyder
Griffith into a tough shot there right at the free throw line. You got to think that's not the look. He's allowed to shoot, but just it didn't seem like a lot of the offense was run there. And then the other way, the three ball makes this a one-pointer.
Central hanging around, finally got that first basket. They pick up the pressure defensively. Ooh, lost the handle on that one. Here comes Central, but look at Simeon get back. Nice drive, oh, and a nice block by Rubin. Now they kick it out, they've got numbers. 3-on-2, kick it out on the corner. Griffith drives inside, off the window, good.
Little step through dribble. He's done that a couple times, once in transition, a couple of plays prior, and then that kind of push through, step through dribble with a long wingspan for a shorter guy, got him into space and score.
Yep, not afraid to go in amongst the trees. Central working it around, almost a steal. There is a deflection. The hands everywhere from Simeon. Here they come on the break. 2-on-2. Left hand off the window, good.
What a take.
Sam Lewis with his first basket. That was a nice drive.
That's a 6'6" that can handle like a guard.
And Central doesn't see guys this tall handle the rock like that.
This many of them, too, on the floor.
Yeah. Ooh, and a nice three. Just when Central needed it.
25. Yeah, Snyder.
And Snyder hits his second three, and he's got all 6 of Central's points. And Central takes a timeout here at the 3:01 mark.
Well, right now, if it's a shot that goes in, it's a three for Central. And we kind of saw that in game one on the girls' side. Maybe this isn't apples to apples, but you know, we saw that Perry had a little bit of a height advantage on Bentonville, and Bentonville's game is to shoot the three, and they were taking as many as they could. And right now, Little Rock maybe settling for some threes. They're going in. It's hard to argue.
Yeah. Tall presence in the paint.
Yeah.
They need to get Boating an opportunity down low, but that's going to be hard with the Rubin brothers down there controlling the paint.
Yeah, I think Honor and the other post players, goal number one, you know, Daniel Woods as well. The goal is to get one of the Rubins in foul trouble. Both might win you the game.
Yep, they're going to have to take it to him to get those foul calls. Griffin inside, Rubin. Nice spin move, just off the rebound by Sam Lewis, and he'll back it out. They'll get a new shot clock, reset. 2:36 to go in the opening quarter. 2-point ball game. Good battle, Miles Rubin and Boating down low in the paint. Kick out, here's a three from Griffith, and it's good.
3-point basket, number 2, Zayden, Griffith.
Leads 5, Central. It's just been the Gavin Snyder show. He's hit a couple of threes. Somebody else going to have to pick up the scoring. Boating shadowed by Lewis. Nice move into the paint. It might have been blocked. Central gets the rebound back. Boating. Looking to drive, nowhere to go. Has to kick it back out with 7 on the shot clock. Good defense, Simeon. They're going to have to launch one. Snyder didn't hit anything, and that's going to be a shot clock violation. What defense by Simeon.
Yeah, when you got the tall guys down there, we just saw it from Snyder. He thought he had worked one of the Rubens out of his way, and then the other one's standing there, and it turns out Miles just turns around and affects the pass, and that has got to be a struggle.
Oh, there was almost the alley-oop, just a little short. And again, Central looked like had numbers, but does not attack the glass, settles for 3. That's a brick, but Boating has it. He's fouled, and count it. Wow.
There's the effort you're going to want a lot of. An and one opportunity off of a rebound, just kind of take the contact, turn. I don't want to say chuck it up, but he had a plan, and this was the plan.
Yeah, they just have not been able to get into the paint. So Boating with the opportunity for the and one here with 1:17 to go in the opening quarter. That's off the mark, rebounded. Simeon quickly looking to push. Ratliff, or that was Griffith, now kicks out. Here's a 3, a little strong. Nice rebound, goes up, and that's going to be a foul. And 2 free throws coming. Woods picking up the foul. Oh, they're going to get Culberson.
Second team foul. At the line, shooting 2 shots for Simeon. Number 3, Michael Ratliff.
So Ratliff with 2 points goes to the line with 1:04 left in the opening quarter. He's got 3. 1 more coming. Got them both. So the senior with 4, and the lead is 5. Just a tenacious man-to-man defense. Quick opening, floater, and the ball stuck.
Well,
good idea.
Yeah. Got a lot of rim, kind of got it to calm down on there, but a little bit too much. It fell asleep on the rim.
Yeah, I think that's the first basket Central's had actually in the paint. A basket attempt, that is, by Fleming. As Griffith brings it across. 40 seconds to go. Central staying in that man-to-man. Nice drive to the basket. Oh, it wouldn't go, but it's followed up nicely by Miles Rubin, and he's got his 4th point of the ball game. Oh, and a travel. Unfortunate break for Central, and now Simeon with a chance to extend the run.
Well, when that tree starts running at you, you kind of get a little iffy on your feet. I've been really impressed here by Jalen Griffin's ball handling abilities. He's not afraid to go down there.
Kind of the straw that stirs the drink for Simeon.
Yeah. Somebody's got a knife in to find the big guys.
Yep. Rubin pulls up for 3. Oh, that's unfair at the buzzer.
Or you can do that.
Yeah. Wesley Rubin with the 3 at the horn. I don't know how you guard that.
We'll see the frustration from Honor Boateng as he was headed to the bench there as we followed him in. He's frustrated. We'll see what he can do about it in the second quarter.
So Simeon on top, 18-8 after 1 quarter. We'll return to Hoophall South, presented by Walmart after this. Back at Hoophall South, second quarter underway. Simeon on top by 10, 18-8. Blair Cartwright, Jimmy Smith with you on the call here at Tiger Arena. There's a 3 for Central.
3-point basket.
Just in the nick of time.
R.J. Lee.
R.J. Lee knocking down the tray. Central trying to turn up the defensive pressure. No good from Griffith. They get the rebound. No good. Cleared away by Central. That is Savon Smith. He'll bring it down. He'll attack the basket and jump ball. Nice defense by Mr. Miles Rubin.
We got Wesley, his brother, down in the backcourt. He is
Didn't see what
not
happened,
in
but
a good
he's in
spot.
some pain, yeah.
I think it left hand, he jammed a finger or something.
Ooh. And the trainer will come out and look at him as he'll check out. Yeah, he is.
It's an elbow. It's his left elbow.
Did not see what happened.
I didn't either.
And he didn't go down to the floor, but
he all but did.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe right in kind of the funny bone area.
Yeah.
I don't want to make any guesses there.
I hope he'll be all right in return. The trainer works with him. Griffin sets the offense. Lewis inside. Miles Rubin back to Lewis. Little Euro step, no good, but Miles off the window with the putback. It's a 12-2 run right now, or 12-5 run.
They're sending a lot of bodies at the Rubens, especially Miles, and that opens up opportunities for him to get rid of the ball, but then kind of free lanes to rebound, as we just saw there.
Boding, the big gun for Central, only has 2 points. Nice drive, no good. Long rebound, they get it back. Oh, but stolen away quickly. Simeon looking to push. A little contact, they'll let him play on. Lewis will back it out and reset. Good battle in the paint with Rubin and Boding. Now they go up to the high post. Drive to the window, and that's going to be a foul on Central. Good move by Ratliff.
Fouls charge number 32, Luke Moore.
Luke Moore picks up his first.
Foul,
third team foul. So we may or may not get to the bonus. Michael Ratliff with 4 points. 2 of those coming from the line. Now 3 gives him 5. Simeon's been able to attack the basket. Central wants to, but can't get into the paint because the Simeon defense is just not letting them.
Yeah, we'll see if they change their game plan.
Ooh, some pressure now. Central gets it across. Still, they start to drive to the paint and have to pull it back out.
Everything's a scramble right now.
Yep. Very tentative to go inside. Well, there's a drive and a rejection.
Well, do you see why?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't blame them.
That block is going to reverberate through the game plans for the rest of this one.
Culberson working around on the perimeter. And they'll back it out yet again. Moore wants to drive, hesitates, gets him in the air, up and over. Nice job by Luke Moore with his first.
The head fake's going to work. There's a lot of blood in the water when it comes to blocks. Simeon thinks they can block everything, and so they're going to bite at those head fakes. You just got to calm down.
Open look for 3, no good. Central with the rebound. Tigers a chance to make a little run here. Put back-to-back baskets together for the first time today. Nice move, hangs in the paint, and that was a brick, and Simeon with the easy rebound.
Was looking for contact, looking for a bailout call. Didn't find
nice give. And an easy deuce for Miles Rubin. He's got 8. Nice pass. Central just not sure how to attack this defense. Culberson decides to drive into the paint, and he'll draw a foul on Rubin, his first. He's the only one really attacking the paint.
That's the second personal foul. Third team foul.
2.
Checking in the game for the Central Tigers.
Oh, they'll give it to Rubin. Ratliff, rather. Okay.
Checking in the game for Simeon, number 10, Wesley Rubin.
Okay, Wesley Rubin back in, so the elbow is good. That's good to see.
Keep an eye on it. It was the left. I mean, probably just a tingly. I mean, those hurt.
Yeah, anybody who's hit their elbow knows it's not a fun time. Boding back in. He's got the ball, and Central wants to take a timeout. Brian Ross not happy with the way the offensive set was going. And he got some words from Mr. Washington. It'll be a full timeout. We'll take it with him. 4:47 to go until halftime. 10-point ball game at Hoophall South, presented by Walmart. Back here at Hoophall. Simeon with the steal. They've got a 10-point lead and the basketball. 4.5 left until halftime. They have controlled this game throughout. Oh, there's an easy steal to the basket, and he missed it because the defense was there, and a putback up and in for Smith. He's fouled, so an and-one opportunity, but again, that presence inside of the big guys for Simeon is altering Central shots.
Yeah, the athleticism there from Sam Lewis totally affects the shot, but great pursuit to get the offensive rebounds. Savon Smith at the line to complete the three-point play.
Got it.
He's got that mid-range jumper down, huh?
Yes, he does. Quickly, Simeon the other way. Rubin! Oh. Miles Rubin left no doubt on that one. That's a statement. And here they go again.
Here we go.
Lewis joins the dunk parade.
Number 11, Sam Lewis.
Wow. Three-pointer no good. Rebound controlled by Miles Rubin, and here comes Simeon again. Lewis for three. Jeez. Yes, sir.
Three-point basket.
Just like that.
I mean, we saw Whitney Young last night. We're seeing Simeon right now. If this is what Chicago basketball is all about, I don't know you want to be a part of it. That is some high-flying, quick, defense tough. It's all there. And we saw some comments last night on YouTube about how Chicago, Illinois in general is the best place for high school basketball, and we're seeing two great examples of that being the case.
Oh, yes, no question about it. I mean, that's two dunks with authority and then hit a three. I mean, it's demoralizing.
Yeah, I mean, we saw Whitney Young do all the things, you know, defense and effort and all those things last night. Now we're seeing Simeon do all the things. And it is really flustering every single Tiger, especially Honor Boateng, who, you know, these are the moments that he wants to be a part of, and he wants to continue his recruiting process. He's got a bunch of high-level schools that are interested in him, no doubt. Incredible athlete, but really stifled so far by all the height.
Yep, just 2 points so far. Dangerous pass. And Simeon's defense is just flustered Central beyond belief. Continues to do so. Boding drives inside, and they're going to get a reach in on one of the Rubens. It'll be Miles' first personal.
Fifth team foul.
Nice jumper and won't go. Battle for the board, tipped around. Central comes away with it. Quickly the other way. Smith goes to the rack. No good. Rubin had it, and they're going to say it was off Central. Simeon basketball.
Well, a good bit of effort there from the Tigers. And really kind of demoralizing, maybe the word of the game so far, that you don't come away with anything.
The few times they're able to get to the rim, they just could not finish. What a nice spin move and a dish. Kick out. Oh, and it's a turnover. Quickly the other way with the left hand. No, with the right hand up and in.
Number 25, Gavin Snyder.
Snyder's having a very nice game for Central, leading scorer with 8. And now there's some pressure from the Tigers. Simeon couldn't, they had it beat, couldn't quite execute, and then turnover the other way.
Number 30, Steve Turner.
Steve Turner, a 6'9" senior, checks in as the length continues for Simeon.
I apologize I didn't see you out there, Steve, and then you come off the bench and there's another 6'9".
Yeah. And just come in waves, it seems like. Central slowing it down. They're down 12, though. They need to get on a little run here to get back in the ball game. Floater and an oop. Mr. Bodine is 4th.
Well, they lost track of him in the 1-2-2.
Kind of lulled them to sleep.
Yeah.
How does Simeon respond? How about a pull-up jumper? No good, but they get the rebound. Ratliff goes up, and he's going to get fouled, and he's got free throws coming.
Team rebounding there. You've got Steve Turner getting initial touch. And then McKinney, who's now at the line, was there to grab it left of the basket, take the contact, and earn 2.
McKinney rattles that one home. Good.
Simeon's going to take a 30 here between the free throws. 31-20, $1:54 to go. We saw a little explosion there from Honor Boateng.
Need some more of that. Now, if you're Central, I mean, what do you do to counter this defense Simeon is throwing at them?
Well, a previous possession, we saw Boateng catch at a little bit in front of the free throw line and get an opportunity for a mid-range jumper. It didn't come home. I think that's a part of his game that we need to see develop a little bit more. Honestly, an explosive athlete. Defensively, solid. But we've seen him take some shots that it doesn't seem like it's part of his game. We saw 3 in game 1. That mid-range jumper could come along, and that would make him extremely dangerous.
Yes, he hit a couple threes yesterday. That's a new wrinkle in his game. But, like you said, he's going to have to find a way to get some opportunities. McKinney's second free throw is good.
Rashad McKinney finished up the back half of 2 baskets.
So the lead back to 12. Ryan Ross directing his offense. Robert Smith directing the defense for Simeon. Pull-up jumper, good.
Step back by number 32, Luke Moore.
And Luke Moore is got a couple baskets here in the last couple minutes. Here comes some more pressure from Central. That's the first time it's had a little bit of an effect, and a steal. There you go. They've got numbers 3-on-2. Oh, and they're going to lose it out of bounds.
Well, so the previous possession, you find a little weak spot in the zone and take the mid-range jumper. And that was one of the cleaner offensive possessions, minus the alley-oop, of course, that we've seen from the Tigers.
And the first time they've really disrupted Simeon with their pressure. They try it again, and they get another turnover.
Back-to-back.
Yeah, quickly the other way. Moore. Inside, that's rejected. Quickly, here comes Simeon. They've got numbers. McKinney, no good. Putback is up and in. Griffith with 6. Well, Central keeps making a move, and Simeon finds an answer.
Get it to 10 at the break.
Bodine. 4-3, no good. Rebound. Simeon. They are just not allowing any offense. Oh, nice little steal there. Hesitation draws the foul, though.
Yeah, help him off the ground. That was a lot of effort there.
Simeon charged number 24.
Miles Rubin picks up his second.
Personal foul. Sixth team foul at the line for Central, shooting 2 shots, number 25.
So Mr. Snyder goes to the line. If he can hit both, he'll be in double figures.
I don't know if this is Snyder's normal role, but spark plug seems to be something he is living up to right now. Defensively, and he hasn't had a lot of issue going down into the paint.
He had 20 yesterday in the win.
Checking in for Central, number 4, Smith.
Well, maybe this is his thing.
Yeah.
And they need him now.
He's kind of a quiet 20. And that is point number 10. And the lead down to 10.
Clock's off. Get a stop here.
Or not. It's been good. Oh, we missed the bunny. Lewis up and in.
Number 11, Sam Lewis.
When Simeon wants to offensive rebound, Simeon offensive rebounds.
Yes. And now they're going to extend the pressure, make Central work. 5 seconds to go. Nice spin move. Got it under control. Shot won't go. Simeon the rebound, and we have reached halftime.
That brings us to half.
Well, a better second quarter for Central, but Simeon just continuing to do what they do, play good defense and dominate the glass, and they have a 12-point lead here at the half.
A lot of athleticism, but when you roll out 6'6", 6'7", 168 and 2 6'9s, we'll see how the game plan adjusts here in the second half for Central.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough test, but the Tigers will try to do it. We'll see what happens. It is halftime. 12-point lead for Simeon, 36-24. We'll return to Hoophall South. Presented by Walmart after these messages.
Welcome to the 2022 Hoophall South Team Announcement Special, presented by Walmart. Let's get right to it and meet the teams that will be showcasing their talents from December 15th through the 17th in Bentonville, Arkansas. The team probably everyone's excited about, Arizona Compass Prep, is absolutely stacked with talent. They feature 5 ESPN 100 players, including senior Mookie Cook, who's headed to Oregon next year, Rayvon Griffith, who's committed to Cincinnati, and Trent Pierce, who will head to Missouri next season. Nearly the entire roster is D1 caliber players, and you won't want to miss the intense, high-flying style that the Dragons play. The hometown Bentonville Tigers will look to defend their home court. 6'8" junior Caden Miller is one of the in-state studs that will be on display. Miller is ESPN's 39th best player in the Southeast region and has drawn a lot of mid-major and Power 5 interest. No one could have or would have predicted Bentonville West High School becoming a nationally respected program after opening in just 2016. Coach Greg White credits a dirt road tough mentality and players who rise to every challenge placed on their schedule. Last season, West High went toe-to-toe with nationally respected Coronado, who's also in the field here, despite not even having a single D1 player on their roster. 2 teams from out west will head to Bentonville for Hoophall South. Coronado from Henderson, Nevada brings the state's 4th best player in junior guard Josiah Cunningham. ESPN has Cunningham as the 46th best player in the West region, and his recruiting process just getting started after a great summer. Will Hoophall South be a coming out party for Josiah? The Bulldogs of Fayetteville High School head to Bentonville with hopes of representing the natural state when they take on Whitney Young from Chicago in their lone game at the end of the first night of action. After going 20-7, the Bulldogs' season ended when fellow Hoophall South team and host Bentonville knocked them off in the Arkansas 6A semifinals. The other West Coast team in Bentonville is Harvard Westlake from Los Angeles. The Wolverines are known for producing next-level athletes such as Major League Baseball pitchers Jack Flaherty, Max Fried, and Lucas Giolito, and NBA rookie Johnny Juzang. This year's senior Brady Dunlap is in the spotlight before he heads to play in South Bend for Mike Bray and Notre Dame next season. The number 1 ranked player in the West joins juniors Robert Hinton and Trent Perry to make Harvard Westlake a must-see team at Hoophall South this year. 5-star junior guard Honor Boateng and the Tigers of Little Rock Central take the short in-state trip to Bentonville. ESPN's 44th ranked junior has rising interest from many SEC schools and recently rose 41 spots to number 13 nationally in the Rivals Class of 2024 rankings. Honor's big year continued when he attended the USA Basketball Men's Junior National Team minicamp in October. Little Rock Christian Academy heads up the mountain to Bentonville to compete against Whitney Young High School out of Chicago. The Warriors are led by junior Landon Blocker and freshman J.J. Andrews, two 6'5" guards who have multiple SEC offers. Moravian Prep heads over from North Carolina and brings four-star forward Mayar Wool to Hoophall South. The South Sudanese senior stud committed to the College of Charleston this past year after being ranked 54th in the Southeast region by ESPN. Joining Wool is sophomore guard Eli Ellis, Rivals' 35th best player in the class of 2025. Ellis has 8 college offers, including West Virginia, Virginia Tech, and Ole Miss. Simeon Career Academy out of Chicago heads down south for Hoophall. Senior forward and Loyola Chicago commit Miles Rubin and his brother and front court running mate Wesley will give the Wolverines a post presence. Simeon Academy has been a professional basketball breeding ground as Derrick Rose, Nick Anderson, Talon Horton-Tucker, Zach Norvell Jr., Jabari Parker, and Kendrick Nunn all help make Simeon a powerhouse. The Windy City will actually send 2 teams south as the Whitney Young Dolphins head to Bentonville. Princeton commit point guard Dalen Davis and senior shooting guard Daniel Johnson are standouts for Michelle Obama's alma mater. This year will also feature 3 girls teams as Perry High School from Arizona and hometown squads Bentonville High and Bentonville West will lace them up. Bentonville High features guard Ella Campbell, who is ranked 27th in the senior class on Prep Girls Hoops, and guard Abbey Kate Sanders, who's ranked 59th. Bentonville West seniors New Johnson will be another player to watch, as will Perry's forward Camille Pierre, who is ESPN's 87th best player in the 2023 class, and she has committed to Vanderbilt. And finally, here's a look at the full schedule for Thursday through Saturday. And a quick recap of the top players to watch December 15th through the 17th in Bentonville, Arkansas. Three days, 14 teams, 12 games. Expect a whole lot of action at Bentonville High School in mid-December. Tickets are on sale now for each day, so make sure you grab your seats to see some of basketball's future stars. Thanks for watching, and see you in Arkansas.
Back in Bentonville, Arkansas, this is Hoophall South, presented by Walmart. On the campus of Bentonville High School, Tiger Arena. Blair Carter and Jimmy Smith with you as Simeon Career Academy out of Chicago leads Little Rock Central by a score of 36-24. Simeon, as we were looking up the rankings in Max Prep, 17th nationally, 7-0 coming into this one, and
well, you see why,
scary
right?
to think there's 16 teams better than the performance we saw in the first half.
Yeah, and you made mention how do you rank? These teams don't often see each other unless it's things like that. And then there's, of course, the teams that can play for state rankings and those that can't, and the independent. There's a whole world under what you think you even know about high school basketball, and the eligibility to play, different teams, and all that. So, but Simeon, if this is your first taste of Chicago basketball, much like Chicago pizza.
Yes.
This is a good way to be introduced, right?
One. Yes, no doubt. They defeated Coronado out of Las Vegas, who we will see later at 7 o'clock, in fact, tonight, by 6, 52-46 out of Hoophall West. So they've played a tough schedule. Of course, any time you play a Chicago schedule, it's going to be tough. So they've been impressive so far. So what's Central do, Jimmy, to get back into this?
We saw some glimpses. I think they're going to get threes, and I think Simeon's going to allow some of those, especially Honor Boateng taking threes. So I don't think you're going to settle for them. And you know what? They're going to roll out full court pressure immediately. Pardon me, I'm looking at the court the wrong way. Anyway, those mid-range jumpers, you have to be comfortable with taking those, and that might have to be your offense. There has not been an open look at the basket, and there won't be.
Let's see if Central, another three, and that's a foul, and that is going to be free throws for Central, so a good start.
A lot of screening on that play. So I guess screen shooters open. Probably mid and three-pointers.
So Snyder with his 11th point. He's got two more. Knocks that one down. And he's got one more. And also the free throw will allow Central to set up the press if they want to. We saw him kind of press toward the end of the second quarter, and that was somewhat effective. So he knocks down all three. And the lead is 9. So they got it back under double figures. Ooh, some contact. They let him play on. Nice pass. Get out of the way.
The transition, unless you defend it really well, ends up leaking out and creating opportunities like that.
Nice job by Lewis to find Rubin breaking to the basket. Culberson. Kick out for three. That's short. Oh, nice job. Get the rebound back up. No good, though. Simeon quickly down the floor. Some pressure keeps him in the backcourt, though. Griffith. Rubin flashes into the paint and kick it out on the wing. Central showing a little different defensive alignment here, giving Simeon a little trouble, but not too much, as Griffith just drains a three.
All the problems go away when that goes in.
Yeah, you want to throw a new look at us? Fine. Here, take a three. Culberson to the rack, has to kick it out. Too many trees between him and the basket. Boating gives a feed. Drive inside. Boating gets it back and lays it up.
Somebody's got to shoot. I think everybody's a little hesitant. They don't want to be on somebody's Twitter.
Yeah, getting posterized. That was Washington, actually, with the basket. Now some pressure, and they force the turnover. Central, when they've turned up the pressure, they've been able to turn Simeon over a little bit, but they haven't been able to turn it into points, at least yet. So Savon Smith checks back in. See Boating bringing it down to set the offense. He's not had a lot of touches. Now he does. From the top of the key, no good.
A lot of screening to work that open.
Simeon, a man short. Three-pointer on the way, doesn't matter. It's good.
Point basket, number 11.
And Lewis now with 12 points.
Simeon.
The transition is really, really tough to deal with when you have that much speed, that much ball handling, and that much size.
Yeah, in a 4-on-5 situation. They still had a man down in the far backcourt, but
A shorthanded goal there for
Yeah.
Simeon.
impressive. And take the timeout, so you wonder if maybe they might be getting just a little bit tired as Robert Smith takes the timeout to give his guys a little bit of a blow, and they'll resume with 5:45 to go here in the third. And Central kind of gets back in it, cuts it to 9, then Simeon makes a little run. Central needs a big run, though, to get back into this. And it's intimidating with Miles Rubin just standing there in the paint, just kind of begging you to come in. Lewis gets it over. Ooh. To Mr. Griffith. That was a little close. Griffith escapes the pressure. Now Lewis in the corner. Here's a three on the way, and it's in. Wesley Rubin with the tray. He's got 6.
Wesley Rubin.
When you start getting bounces like that, you just know it may not be your day.
And Central's played from behind the whole way. Boating has to alter the shot. Couldn't get the rebound. Scramble on the floor. Ratliff's got it, and
They gave him a timeout.
They're going to give him a timeout, yeah. And it'll be a full, so we'll take it with them. 4:46 to go in the third. Simeon in control here at Hoophall South, presented by Walmart.
Timeout, Simeon.
Simeon Career Academy is led throughout this contest against Little Rock Central, and they have 47-29 lead. 4:46 to go here in the third quarter. We're in Bentonville, Arkansas, Hoophall South, presented by Walmart. Blair Cartwright, Jimmy Smith with you as Simeon is showing why they are ranked number 17 according to Max Preps. They have put on a performance this afternoon. Rubin from Lewis. Needs some help. Back to Lewis. Oh, it's blocked, but a foul is called on Fleming. He thought he got all ball.
And Simeon's doing it in like a really fun, old school way, right? Like lots of defense and team basketball, athleticism.
Finishing up the back half with 2 shots, number 11, Sam Lewis.
Lewis knocks down the first one. The bigs, I mean, they do a great job of feeding each other on those cuts to the basket. Very hard to defend as Lewis now with 14 points. And the lead is 20. It's the largest margin we've had so far in Hoophall South, presented by Walmart. Just nothing there in the paint. Boating tries to go in, no good, gets his own rebound. That's too hard off the glass. That was altered by the defense, and now numbers the other way. Griffith to the rack aggressively, draws the foul. Just everything's going Simeon's way right now.
Second team foul. At the line for Simeon, number 2, Caden Griffith.
5'10" senior. Oh, the first one rolls out. He'll get one more. And that one's good. He's got 11. It's right now a 9-0 run for Simeon. Here comes the pressure, and it has just been relentless. Central beats it. They've got numbers quickly to the glass. That's a charge. Nice job by Reuben to get set. You could see that one coming.
It's all the little things, right? It's a 2-on-1. You want to try to get one of the Reubens in foul trouble, so you drop your shoulder, and they take the charge. They're in every passing lane. They're dribbling through everything you have. It's frustrating.
Yeah, and they don't allow themselves to get in a foul situation. That one loses, tipped twice, couldn't come away with it. Wow.
I thought that was part of the plan there, a little self alley-oop.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to come through. Here's a deep three for Central. That's well off the mark. And Simeon not afraid to keep the pressure on. Lewis with the left hand. That was a little strong. Long rebound. Bowden's got it. Quickly the other way. Doesn't want to go near that lane, does he? And they'll bring it back out. Inside, challenging the bigs. No good. Loose ball. Here we go the other way. Ratliff. That's short, and it's getting a little sloppy right now. Bowden pulls up, free throw line, no good.
That's the shot. That one right there, you've got to consistently make as your game develops.
One of the few really true open looks he's had, too. To the rack, stolen away. Quickly, a little easy one. Coming up for Green, and he lays it up and in.
2 points, number 25.
The easiest of the day for the Tigers.
Okay, 15 for Snyder. These numbers are a little hard to read.
Yeah, that's gold on white.
Yeah, not a good idea. Bowden, and this is going to be a little showtime. Yes, sir.
Number 12,
Took the high road there.
Yeah, it looked good on social media, but it's not going to make much difference in the score at this point with a 50-33 margin. Griffith, a little floater in the lane, won't go. How about the finish?
That's the last thing you want to see.
Mr. Reuben.
number 10.
Wesley Reuben with 8. Making it look way too easy. 52-33.
For Simeon, number 4, Rashad McKinney.
We got a stoppage in play for substitutions.
Smith, he's already got a brace on the knee, and he went down in the rebound attempt.
Yeah, I see the trainer out there to check on him. He says he's okay.
He's heading down to the end of the bench there.
Yeah, going to double check. No harm in that with 1:42 to go, third quarter. And again, Simeon just tenacious on defense. Central just not finding very many open looks. Culberson needs some help, finds an open teammate, and again, Simeon just, they're not there. Another block, lost out of bounds off Central. Simeon basketball. You look like it sort of feels like, they got an open look, then suddenly
someone's there. You look up at the basket and go, where are they? And then you turn around and go, there they are.
Yeah. A turnover, Culverson. Three-pointer on the way. That's short. Cleared rebound. It's a little snowbird action on the other way. And Reuben lays the reverse up and in. He's got 10.
That was quite good there from the big man. Took a little contact up and under. Like a right-hand scoop from the left side. Awkward, but it worked. Oh, boy.
Lewis.
That's clear path.
Yeah. Bowden with the foul. It's his first. Could have made a case for intentional, but they're not going to call it. If it's closer, maybe.
Correct.
Well, Lewis was thinking a little showtime. Final 30 seconds of the quarter, knocked away. 15 on the shot clock. Simeon in no hurry though, obviously with the big lead. Almost content just to dribble it out. Now they get the go-ahead. And that's going to be a charge on Ratliff.
Good job there by Boateng. Kind of just waiting.
Yes, and that's his third on Ratliff. He kind of saw that one coming. 10.6, so time to get a good shot for Central. I'm going to take Smith back to the locker room to check him out. Green gives it up, might have shot it instead, and it's the end of the third, and it is a 54-33 lead for Simeon. Just an impressive performance. What can you say?
Yeah, Simeon's everywhere all at once, really. You know, it is frustrating, and you really hope that an injury doesn't come out of this as well. But, boy, Simeon is been really worth the price of admission here today. Team basketball, high flying, great defense, and one more quarter to watch it.
So we'll return back to Bentonville after these messages. Final quarter underway. Hoophall South presented by Walmart. Simeon Career Academy with a nice big lead over Little Rock Central. Just kind of working some clock here. We get underway in the fourth quarter. Central battling down low, and Simeon comes up with yet another answer.
All the hands, all the scraping and raking down there, and Simeon just still held composure, and even one of their littler guys got a basket down low.
Yeah, it was Ratliff with the deuce. Bodine forcing his way up top. Draws the contact. 2 free throws coming for him. Sam Lewis picks up his first foul.
Third team foul.
I mean, that last offensive possession for Simeon really encapsulates the game. A team rebounding opportunity. One of your guards gets the rebound, fights, and kind of rips the ball around into a better position and goes up amongst the trees that Little Rock Central has, which are not that tall, but still able in a crowd to get a basket.
Bodie knocks down the second. He's got 8. 21-point margin. Nice hang and one opportunity coming for Lorenzo Shields. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Lewis. My mistake.
His first personal foul. 5th team foul. Line shooting. 2 shots for Simeon, number 11, Sam Lewis.
Now 17 for Lewis. He's been very impressive.
1 shot.
As kind of that wing player.
Yeah.
Can play big. He's been guarding Boateng.
Nice passes. Very good. Again, that pressure. Just Central just can't find an opening.
The Rubin brothers move really well defensively. They're playing against guards, really with their height. They're playing against, guys that should be more athletic, but they are moving laterally so well. That's a heck of a play.
Nice. Culberson with his first basket of the ball game.
I think that's what they've been trying to do all game, is take that contact and force the Rubins away.
It's the first time it's worked.
And right.
Oh, both Rubins underneath, up and in. That was Wesley. He's got 12. Yeah, when they're both open like that, look out. Trying a little showtime there for Boating, and they couldn't connect. Central turns it over.
Honor will grab a seat.
Down low and a little over aggressive with the pass as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, you really don't want another injury here.
No.
As we saw Smith head back.
Moore's going to stay in the game, but he's in some pain.
Yeah, right knee.
Just nothing there. He'll launch a three and rattles off. Wesley with the easy rebound. Ooh, little contact there with play on. Three-pointer on the way, good.
Three-point basket, number 11, Sam.
Smith can do it from everywhere. He's got 20 now. Ooh.
Basket's good for Central, number 5.
Mr. Washington.
Culberson with a hanging layup a couple possessions ago, and then a behind-the-back pass right there. Having a good little fourth quarter.
Nice move to the basket, McKinney.
Basket's good by number 4, Rashad McKinney.
Kind of like an NBA All-Star game breaking out right now. Everybody's driving and not as much defense getting a little soft right now as Lee lays one in.
Well, it's a 25-point game still.
Oh, nice move.
I'm having to manually put all these scores in. I'm not really able to watch the game right now.
Yeah, that was.
Feels like 18 straight possessions with baskets.
Yeah, Wesley Rubin now with 13. And the defense is getting a little soft right now. Throws one up, draws the foul.
And then he gets a little sloppy.
Foul charge number 4, Rashad McKinney. That's his
Snyder will go to the line.
personal foul, fourth team foul.
2 shots with 4:36 to go. See a few holding their hands above their head. They're tired, just bored, kind of a little bit at this point with the 26-point margin. Yeah, the main thing now, you just don't want to see anybody get hurt.
Well, Simeon with another game tomorrow
Checking in the game for Central.
against Moravian at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, that'll be a good one.
That will be some athleticism plus.
Central with some pressure. Easily broken. I'm just kind of playing keep away. No, they're going to drive the lane, lay it up and in, and that's an and one opportunity. Nice move. Ratliff with a beautiful move to the rack.
The old school finger roll.
Fouls charged.
Kind of got it up there and off the fingertips.
It's his first personal foul, 6th team.
Guided it home. And this thing all but done.
Couldn't get it to go. Boating lost the rebound. I guess it was tipped. Okay. 4:08 to go.
Checking in the game for Central, number 23, Mark Green.
Yeah, I think that call a product of the score.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the All-Star game again.
Yep. No good. Quickly we'll go the other way. First time we've had a team hit 70 here at Hoophall South, presented by Walmart.
I think 80 is definitely in the sights here.
Yes. There's a 3, no good. Rebound Central. Nice move. Yeah, there's a little hook as he goes to the line for a pair.
Michael Ratliff, that's his
Ratliff picks up his 4th foul.
5th team foul. Line shooting 2 shots. Number 3, Daniel Culberson.
Culberson's been having a fourth quarter so far. Very relative, of course, as Little Rock's had some trouble finding scoring, but a couple good plays behind the back pass and a and one. Actually, it wasn't and one. It was just a completed layup against the trees a couple possessions ago.
I might be a little tired after the game yesterday.
Little Rock Central done after this one, but Little Rock not, as Little Rock Christian
we'll
kicks
see
us
them
off tomorrow.
They will be taking on, they'll be in the first game, they'll take on Whitney Young, who we will see in the next game.
Whitney Young is here. They're getting their money's worth.
Yes.
Simeon will play 2. Whitney Young plays 3.
If you're going to travel all that way, why not?
Yeah, the Dolphins and the Wolverines of Harvard Westlake all the way from Los Angeles.
Yeah, the number 8 team according to Max Press.
Daniel Woods.
Simeon slowing it down.
Maybe we don't get 80.
Yeah, that'd be a stretch. Ruben from the free throw line. That wouldn't fall. Boating with the rebound. I think he wants to put on a little move here to the lane. Got it to go. Or did it? No, it didn't go. Here we go. Oh, nice deflection. Or we might have had a little dunkaroo action. Nice hesitation. Oh, get it out of here. Oh, got him with the leg, though. That was a clean block, but got him with the leg.
Shooting foul. Charge number 24.
That's a tough one, though.
Yeah,
you know, I mean, it had no bearing on the shot, and I know the shooter's protected to the floor, but.
25, Gavin Snyder.
But this is one guy that's not been afraid to go down there all game.
No.
I think it's kind of opened up a little bit more in the second half, especially the fourth quarter. The Tigers feeling a little bit more like they can go at the contact, but from the jump, Gavin Snyder's been doing it, and it's gotten him to 18 points. Boateng hasn't even broken double figures, and Snyder having a
very nice game.
Really
5'9"
complete.
senior, yeah. Second one's good.
Crowd's starting to fill in a little bit more here today. This will be the day where we see the biggest of the crowds. Tonight, the crown jewel of them all, Bentonville West, Bentonville, the rivalry.
Yes, it will be loud and boisterous.
That's at 8:30.
That was one of those fire marshal crowds. No good, tipped out of bounds. Ooh, they're going to say, keep it with Central. Or no, I'm sorry, Simeon. Yeah, it's going to be how much is the fire marshal going to allow in tonight? Be hanging from the rafters. 2 minutes to go. Simeon backs it out. Now goes inside. Deflected. Oh, they had him leading the break. Couldn't get it to him. Here we go. A little showtime. Yes, sir.
Down by number 30,
Steve Turner throws down his first basket of the ball game. Nice layup by Mr. Culberson. Going to be a little late, though, is 22-point margin. Simeon content to just milk clock now as we approach the final minute.
With the ball handling, the presence of mind, the comfort with all the craziness, the Simeon Career Academy has been very, very, very well coached, very well tested this year, and a pretty complete team.
Yeah, I would say this is maybe the most impressive performance we've seen so far. Though Whitney Young was pretty impressive last night against Fayetteville.
Yeah, wouldn't it be cool if they played each? Oh, that's right, they do.
Yes.
We got to see if Simeon wants to play Harvard Westlake.
Ooh, that would be entertaining.
a fourth day. The matchups we want on the
Yes.
fourth day.
It's almost a shame they don't do a little bracket format here, you know?
Yeah.
You can have some just monster matchups.
Yeah, a showcase more so than a tournament winner.
Yes.
But, yeah, that'd be really, really nice.
Oh,
What do we think about swallowing the whistles here, boys?
yeah, I was a little surprised. Calls on both ends inside the final minute.
I mean, we are ahead of schedule, but
Yeah.
I'm a fan of more points for Culberson. That's, well,
Yeah, it's kind of
got to make them, though.
got to make them. Yep. That would be beneficial. The final 43.9. There he goes. Gets the second. All his points coming in the second half.
Seeing Jashawn Liggett for the first time handle the basketball. About an 8-second difference between game and shot clock here.
Simeon content to work it down. McKinney will drive and kick. Ooh, that was a travel. Heard a kind of a slap too, but so be it. 9 seconds to go.
That was Antonio Chaff there. Not the way he wanted to be mentioned in this game.
No. I would say Culberson's going to take the last shot. If he takes it, he does for 3 and got it. That'll.
In the NBA, that's frowned upon. Here, why not?
Yes. So an impressive showing by Simeon Career Academy, 72, Little Rock Central 54, and I mean you just can't. I mean Simeon came in ranked number 17, and boy, I mean they lived up to the billing.
Man, this is one of those where you're going to say as they get through the season, they get towards national playoff time or national rankings, be like, oh, I remember watching Simeon. They were really, really fun to watch, and so that's a team that's going to be highly decorated as they go through not only in their state but possibly nationally. The ranking definitely following suit, and they stay undefeated on the year.
And we'll see them again tomorrow at 3 o'clock against Moravian Prep. So we look forward to that. West Harvard Westlake and Whitney Young coming up at 5:30. So we'll step away and return. For Jimmy Smith, I'm Blair Cartwright and our entire crew. Thank you for watching Hoophall South presented by Walmart. We'll be back with more basketball momentarily.